Okay guys, today I'm gonna talk about the lateral reticulospinal tract, and to not take too much of your time, I already prepared the illustration. You can pause the video and do the same illustration, and after do the illustration we can carry on with the topic that is really interesting. Now the lateral reticulospinal tract, okay, here it will originate from the reticular nucleus of the reticular formation in the medulla oblongata, and its fibers are predominantly crossed and descend through the lateral funiculus of the spinal cord. Now the reticular nucleus here is part of the reticular formation, which is a network of interconnected neurons located in the brainstem, and it will be important because especially in modulating arousal, attention, and motor control. The reticular nucleus in the medulla oblongata specifically contributes to the lateral reticulospinal tract, and the lateral reticulospinal tract is the tract that descends ipsilaterally on the same side, but primarily consisted of crossed fibers that will travel through the lateral funiculus of the spinal cord, and in the end will be important, especially because it's related directly with the motor neurons in the ventral horn and those controlling the flexor muscles. What else? Okay. Function. The lateral reticulospinal tract is involved in regulating muscle tone and posture, and it helps coordinate voluntary movements by modulating the activity of spinal motor neurons. Specifically, it will have some influence on the flexor muscles, which are essential for bending joints and maintaining balance during the movement. Now, the medial reticulospinal tract, unlike the lateral one, okay, the medial arises from the pontine reticular nuclei on the same side as descends through the anterior funiculus of the spinal cord, and its fibers intermingle with the anterior spinothalamic tract, which is involved in transmitting pain and temperature sensations to the brain. Now, when damaged, the lateral reticulospinal tract, when damaged, the patient might present deficits in motor control and postural stability. Weakness in flexor muscles result in reduce the strength, and also make it difficult to bend the joints or maintain proper posture. Also, since the tract helps regulate muscle tone and coordination, damage can contribute to imbalance and difficulty in performing coordinated movements. Some conditions that affect this tract we can include here, especially those that affect the brainstem, like strokes, tumors, or trauma involving the medulla oblongata, usually can disrupt the lateral reticulospinal tract. Neurodegenerative disease, such as multiple sclerosis or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, may affect the integrity of this tract, leading to motor dysfunction. There are a few methods of diagnosis, such as electromyography and also imaging studies, but I will leave this with you now. So this is pretty much the lateral reticulospinal tract. I hope you enjoyed the topic, and I will see you next time.